In small towns, in big cities across Canada, there is a problem of people living in parks. But it's not just living in the parks. In one park in Toronto, over 10,000 dirty needles were recovered. And when people are walking by and they see somebody shooting up or somebody having a campfire and things go on fire, they call the police. Jon Reid is the president of the Toronto Police Association, joining me right now because I want to put the question to you, is it really a policing problem? Because people, when there's an issue, somebody's shooting up and 3-year-olds right there, they do call the cops. But can the cops do anything?
Yeah, so I think it becomes a public safety issue ultimately.
Yeah.
But it starts off as a city issue, and I think more so from a social issue. We have to start looking at the supports that are available for these individuals prior to getting into these parks. Where was the city as far as allowing people to set up these small tent cities? Right. Because the impact it has on the communities is terrible.
Well, I hear about it, I see it, and you and I have seen it. But then the city goes in every now and then with police, and they say, okay, we're going to clean it up. And others say, well, they're homeless. My argument is, well, they aren't homeless. They're either mentally ill or they're drug addicts.
Yep, and I think once again we have to go in there and, as police officers, and it falls at our feet.
Yeah.
Every time the ills of society fall at our feet, and we're constantly called in to clean things up.
Should it be a police issue, do you think, Jon?
I don't think it should be. If we can avoid it, upstream is one of the key pieces. Look at it before it gets to that point where it ends up destroying a whole community or destroying a park. These parks are there for the people in the communities to enjoy.
Yeah. And all the kids and stuff, and 10,000 needles in one park, that is a big safety issue. So aside from solving crimes and doing other things, I mean, does that take a big chunk of the police budget?
Well, it's time. A lot of it's time resource-based. Have officers patrolling those areas, providing security for them sometimes, or even having to dismantle them. It puts our officers in a bad light all the time, but they're just doing their job. They're doing what they're ordered to do.
Police don't like doing that, though, that aspect of their job.
It's not something they enjoy, but our officers are duty-bound to follow orders and do their jobs, and that's what they do, and they do it very professionally and very well.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess the upshot of this, and let me just say it then, is that municipal authorities and provincial authorities, and maybe federal authorities with the criminal code, have to address it before it gets to the cop on the beat.
Absolutely, and I think when you start looking at the upstream answers, that's where you need the investment. When we have these small areas that start to fester, we have to deal with them quickly so it doesn't end up growing into a larger community issue.
You're absolutely right. Jon Reid, very perceptive. Thank you very much. Thank you. 3 minutes. Pierre Poilievre is a game changer. Our politics are changing. We need to look at all the issues and have an analysis of them. If you agree with that, press PayPal because we need to stay on the air, and also subscribe. Help us stay on the air. Chief producer, he's going to be a father soon. We need the dough.